Oh, and the music is getting happy again. Nice. Finally, a change of pace. Jeez. I was about to burst out in tears with that scene there. Jesus, that was so sad. I spent only a few minutes back home, anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the door and let her in. Oh, okay. Actually, Natsuki kinda looks cute now. I'm not gonna lie. I think this was a good second choice for me after Sayori. I mean, without the school... Man, those school clothes in Japan, I mean, at that period at least, those are horrible, Jesus. Just let the girls dress like this all the time. Man, okay, come on. I'm simming too much right now, let's go. Sup? Oh, she even talks differently. Okay, Natsuki. Let's go. I can tell from the first sentence this is gonna be fun. Hey! I should have read this in the phone's voice, I guess. Hey! I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Now see, I'm in sync with the Shakm monster. I told you guys. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's going to be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Famous last words. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yes, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky that she usually does. Well, I think it was snarky as well, but I guess the Shakm master doesn't think so, well, what do I know? Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Oh, she definitely is. That's a good thing though. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Oh, she is expecting me to be a gentleman, is she now? Okay, Natsuki. I really can feel this going well. Let's see if I'm right. Where's your hospitality, Shakm monster? Come on! Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Yeah. This is ridiculously heavy. Hee hee. I carried that all the way here. Oh wow, she's actually calling me a weakling right now. Okay, Natsuki. Thank you for that. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I've always underestimated you. Hee hee. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk! Alright. The same old Natsuki we know, I guess. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest because of course she does. Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also do better than other people. Oh, she's kind of vindictive, isn't she? Okay. But... Jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Oh, come on, Natsuki, open up. Let it all out for the Shakm monster. Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Haha. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a child. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, oh snap, the jealousy, doesn't mean like you should treat me like... Ah! Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki? Forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Huh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Shakm, dude, man, come on. You don't talk to girls like that, man. Jesus. Spend a little more time before getting into body types. Ah, yeah, she's nervous, and she should be. How would you know that anyway? Oh, good rebound, Natsuki. Natsuki's trying. I think Natsuki's trying to admit that I'm into her, or something like that. That's a good tactic, though. She turned around an awkward situation. I'll give her that. Nice going. Just trust me on this one. Okay. Speechless. Gross. Hey! Was that to me? Who else? Man. Let's just get started already. Ah. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. Oh, she is pushing my buttons. Okay, Natsuki. This is a war. Let's see who wins. I finally found your weakness, Shakm. Okay, I like this girl. Okay. Let's keep this going. I think I made the right choice. Man, how would it have been if I chose Yuri instead? I don't want to even think of that. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. But if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there is no way I'm not fighting back. Yes, it is on. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag, so we can get started. Well, let's read some chat before I move on. Let me drink some water as well. Alright, Mr. Jew thought it's Natsumi. I kinda like the name Natsuki, I don't know why. Kinda like fits her personality, I think. Sounds cheerful. Natsuki will make a cake. But the important question, who will eat that cake? Maruki. We'll see. Alright, let's keep going. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid. Fluids all over everywhere. And plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I do not mess up her precious baking. Shakm, where did you put the food coloring? The batter is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. Yeah, that sounds like Natsuki. Lots of colors. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have some fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that looks pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where to get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on our first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It's just gonna take a little while longer, I guess. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. And I guess that's where Natsuki gets her, I don't know, her aggressions out, I guess. On the food. That is a good solution, though. Do not beat people, Natsuki. Beat the food instead. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. Okay, guys, we're getting a bit of a sexual vibe here. Slowly going, I guess. Let's see where this goes. I reluctantly start to do the same. Okay, both of these guys licking their fingers. That is not going to lead to anything inappropriate, I bet. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. Oh, this is happening. This is happening. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Okay, that is not happening, I guess. Bummer. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Yes. Oh, I can see where this is going a mile away. Oh, but I'm glad we're getting there. Let's see. Let's read some chat before I do that, because I'm sensing a scene coming up here. We're starting to fight over the bowl. I mean, we're starting to get physical, so it can only lead to one thing, I think. We'll see. Let me take a quick sip as well. Hey DDT, welcome to the stream, buddy. It's okay. I think we're about to get into a romantic scene with Natsuki. It kind of feels like that because we're kind of licking fingers and icings and cakes and things like that. And now we're fighting over it, physically fighting over it, I mean. So, I don't know, I kind of get a sense we're going towards something a bit more sexual here. But in any case, we have been trying to romance Sayori just to bring you up to speed, man. So, I don't know, the game has forced me to go with either Natsuki and or Yuri, and I chose Natsuki. So, I don't know, the game is kind of forcing me to have it both ways, I guess. I don't know what the deal is with that. Well, we'll see. Let's actually get into this scene. Things are about to get interesting here. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Aha! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Okay, $5 says they fall on top of each other. I mean, that's an easy bet, right? Anybody willing to take that? Gross! You got it on my face! Oh man, how are we going to get the cake out of Natsuki's face? Are we going to use our fingers? Are we going to use something else? I don't know. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. Yeah. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. Oh, now we're getting touchy-touchy, okay. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use the other hands to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh yeah, this is not getting any sexual at all. Are we Are we really having Natsuki down on the floor right now? Alright. Alright. Sayori's not gonna like this though, Shakmaster. Sayori's not gonna like this. Hee hee, stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. Oh, is that what I'm doing? Okay. You really shouldn't tease girls like that, Shakmaster. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. What is the Shakmaster about to do? Is he about to kiss her? That kind of feels like the line you say right before kissing a girl. Alright, I would like to pause and read some chat, but I'm too anxious to find out what happens. Hold on, let's get to it. I take Natsuki's finger and I put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Yes, that is wildly appropriate, Shakmaster. Oh no, now we cannot take that back. Are we actually involved with two girls at this point? Jesus. Okay, finger in the mouth, moving on. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Shakmonster, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls. Unless you really like them. You know that, right? Well, yeah, I know that Shakmonster doesn't. But okay, let's see where this goes. Speechless, of course he is. What kind of question is she asking me just like that? Are you kidding me, Shakmonster, you're an idiot. Did you not expect her to ask anything? Oh man, guys, I swear I'm playing the character of an idiot here. I mean, hold on. If you lick a girl's finger out of the blue, then you think to yourself, what kind of question is she asking me just like that? Yeah, just like that, man. Oh, seriously. Shakmaster, you're cute, man, but you are dumb as heck. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Yes, I wonder. How did it? Is it because you licked her finger, maybe? I don't know. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is turning into something more. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Eh? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Oh, damn it! Come on! Saved by the fire alarm, I guess. Jesus. If the fire alarm didn't go off, though, would we have actually done the, you know, badonki donk with Natsuki? Wow, okay. Sayori to be about in tears right now. Jesus. Oh, Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Alright, now we can read some chat. I think now the scene is officially over. With the fire... That damn fire alarm bell. Jesus. Alright, let's do some chat and let me take a sip as well. Oh, Maruki wants to get physical. I was trying to, but that damn fire alarm bell, Jesus. Set us off track. We're about to see the downfall, says Kenzie. Okay. Touchy. Yes, it is. Pro wrestling. Well, okay. It was half pro wrestling and half, well, you know. Best romance move ever, yes. Oh man, and we're about to actually finish the job, but... Yeah, damn ovens. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? Oh, come on. Don't get so mad at me. Natsuki is killing the moment. Jesus. You could be a little... forget it. The moment is gone. You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah, the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. Yes, we know that. We know that. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. Oh man. Ah, that smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warmth fills the air. Look at how cute they all look! She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll even look better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Oh, we're gonna write things on a cake. I wonder what Shakm elects to write. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea actually. Yeah, I was sure. I was sure he would have an idea. I don't know what he's gonna write though, let's see. Huh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. Oh, okay, that's actually a smart idea by the Shakm. I have to say, I did not expect this out of the dummy that Shakm has been up to now. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. Ooh. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. Yes. Exactly, Natsuki. I was ready for him to say something stupid as well, but I guess he surprised the both of us. But it is actually a really cute idea, so... Haha! Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute? Yes, look at you. Just look at you. You're not cute at all. Who are you trying to convince, Natsuki? Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well... Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? I'm cute? I don't even know how I look like, to be honest with you, though. So maybe I'm cute, I don't know. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle into each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. Alright, let's do some chat because it looks like we're finishing up here. See what your guys are saying. We're actually pretty silent. You're actually pretty silent because things didn't work out with Natsuki, I guess. Yes, it is a bummer. I agree. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one right now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but... My dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Really? Okay. Aha. Sayori is the exact opposite of that in that regard. If she was here, we would probably be down 10 cupcakes already. Yes, I can attest to that. In the previous live streams, Sayori actually ate a cupcake out of unsuspecting Natsuki's hands at some point. Pretty weird moment. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Really? There's a weird vibe going on with her dad here. Why? I mean, she doesn't want to be home, but she kinda wants to honor her dad, I guess. He's cooking or something. I don't know. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Oh no, we're missing out on the manga. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Hold on. Natsuki? What chance? Are you actually trying to get me to fall in love with you, Natsuki, or something? I don't know. Kinda sounds like it. She is kind of mad, though this is weird actually. She says she has to go, but she doesn't want to. So I'm actually inclined to believe her, guys. Like, she really has to go, but she rather not. Oh man, I'm gonna have to have a double story from now on, like both with Natsuki and Sayori at the same time. It's gonna get weird. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori help carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And I could explain to Sayori what happened and how we made those cupcakes as well, I guess. Nope. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Yeah, good luck with that. Haha. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess.